What's up, guys? In this video, we're going to be talking about eliminating ghosting. And ghosting is one of those things people schedule calls. You get all excited, you get on a call, and then find out you're the only one there. The person who scheduled with you is a no-show and things like that. We're going to talk about why this happens, how to get this out of your machine, and how to make it so almost 100% of people show up. I've never gotten exactly 100, but 95% plus, and have this be something that never happens again. For those of you guys who don't know me already, my name is Frank Finn. I wrote this best-selling book on Amazon called Beyond the Agency Box. Also helped thousands of people worldwide to live this whole agency, more beach, less laptop, systematized, organized lifestyle agency. And I also built 3 of my own agencies in that process. So let's get into how to do that. All right, so I was planning on mapping this out for you guys, but my little toddler pulled out my whiteboard markers and he dried them all out. So I guess we're not going to be doing some illustrations here today. So let's talk about why this actually happens. Why are people scheduling calls and then not actually showing up? Like, it seemed like they were interested in the thing. Like, it's not like somebody held a gun to their head and made them schedule it, and yet they do not show up and actually do the action that you want them to do. Well, I believe there's 3 big reasons. If you understand these reasons, you'll be better at addressing them. Reason number 1 is because they're just busy and they have a lot going on in life. I don't know if any of you guys are similar, but like the amount of notifications on your phone, people with your attention, there's Netflix, there's billboards, there's kids, there's college, there's schools, there's places to eat, things to do, things like that. So there's reason number 1 is people are busy. And we're going to talk about solutions in just a second, but I want you guys to understand why this happens. Second reason people have, and this is a thing that may be hard for most of you guys to take, is they're simply not really that sold on the idea of what it is you do. If they're just like 3 out of 10 or 4 out of 10 when they schedule a call, the chances of them actually showing up are much, much lower. And then the third reason is it's very easy to flake on somebody that you don't know, that isn't a real person, that is just, a salesperson on an ad or something like that. So let's talk about what to do about those. And I'm going to talk about 3 different things that I believe will be pretty game-changing for you. So the first of those things, and this is, I can't take any credit, my brilliant friend Rob Ramoni, Thug Money, came up with this, and they had a funnel and they had the same issue we did. And one of the things they did is they used a tool called Sly Broadcast. You can also use Go High Level. And what they did is they simply had an automated voice message go out so that after somebody booked, immediately they would get a message, and the message would sound like something like, "Hey, it's Frankie. I'm super excited that I just saw you guys book a call with us. Really excited to talk. Just so you know, this is not like any sort of high pressure sales call. What we do on these things is 1, 2, 3. I'm going to focus on your business and these issues. And then if at the end we both feel like I could potentially help you, then I will make you an offer. If we both don't agree that that's the case, then you'll just be free to walk away. Nobody's going to chase you or harass you, anything like that. But we're really excited, and we'll see you at the time that you booked." Now, that is an automated message, and using the power of technology, there's usually like a 10-minute delay. And so what happens is they actually feel like the real you called them. Now, why is this important? Because remember, one of the issues we said is you're not a real person, but the minute you actually have left a voice message, now it's a lot harder to flake on a real person, a person who eats, a person who has kids, a person who has a family, a person who, has feelings and things like that. It's true, but we kind of dehumanize salespeople. It's become accustomed to lie to salespeople. It's a lot harder to lie to real people. So that was probably the biggest thing that eliminated this from our machine. Now, the second thing is, if you guys have a booking, there is a thing that comes right after called the thank you page. And this is when you want to actually begin like the hardcore sales process. And so we had a sales page. This is supposed to be a boo for getting ghosted, but again, my markers aren't working. But one of the things that we did on our sales page is simply laid out, or on our thank you page rather, is laid out all our best testimonials, all of our best, case studies, all of our best results, all of the nicest things people have said, and made a giant page. Now, in the beginning, we actually had 0, just so you know. For those of you guys who don't yet have testimonials and stuff, you can actually get testimonials from calls that do not convert. So one of the things that we actually did is in the very beginning, I'd get on a call with a lawyer and they'd say, "Well, this sounds really good, but I want to talk to another lawyer who's done this before." And I would say, "Can I get a testimonial from you just about this call? There are other lawyers thinking about booking this call, and I just want to let them know it's cool." And I'd say, "I'm going to hit record. Can you just say whatever your experience was?" And they'd say, "Sure, no problem." Well, before we knew it, we had 12 people that never bought from us, by the way, but we could say all had a nice call. So originally, our thank you page just had 12 of those. And then we started getting real case studies. And so we started putting real case studies. And then we had real results, and we started putting real results. And then we had real testimonials, and we started putting real testimonials. And over time, this thing got built out. And what happens is after somebody books, they see that. Now they begin to be sold and actually want to show up engaged with that phone call. And the third thing is, and this is the first place most people look, but I actually think it's the least powerful of the three things that we've mentioned, reminders. Reminders, 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 reminders. People are busy. And also don't let them book super far out. Like 3 days is probably the maximum you ever want to let them go. But that means you want to have reminders. We used to do a day before, an hour before, 15 minutes before, and a text message right as the call was about to come up. I think it was like 2 minutes before. Hey, see you in 2 minutes kind of thing. And those 4 reminders made sure that people showed up. So I want to share this with you guys because what we were able to do, and I'm not saying you'll experience the same, but is get our sales process from having 50% of the people show up to having 19 out of 20 of them show up, and the other one apologize and say, sorry, I got really busy, can I reschedule? And I say this to you guys because this is a really powerful thing, because that's all found money in your agency. And then I would add 1/4 bonus tip, which we may not have already talked about, which is very, very simple, which is if you can sell through video and immediately close people, you eliminate all those all that ghost in the machine, because people don't need to book with you to buy it. And I think you're going to improve your overall sales numbers by doing so. So I hope that's helpful to you guys. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe.
Hey guys, if you like this video, you'll also like my book on Amazon called Beyond the Agency Box, which you can also find by my name, Frankie Finn, and it's got a lot of awesome reviews, and it really just goes deeper on a lot of things we're talking about, everything you need to grow and start a lifestyle agency, from the stages you'll go through to getting clients, to how to create winning offers, to high value deliverables, to wowing clients, to building teams, to building systems, and building a boring factory that's like a 7-figure money machine for you. So if you're interested, I put links for you in the video description, as well as it'll be in the pinned top comment below, and make sure to check those out.